Hi. Um, Out hiking out in the desert right now. Um, Out here around Phoenix. It's absolutely beautiful, as you can see. Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022. Being single on Valentine's Day, not my favorite thing. Spent many that way anyway. But hiking in, it's about a mile in so far, passing different people, then other people coming back in. I noticed that like the people that will actually look at you and say good morning, a lot of them just don't even, they're just kind of saying it out of pleasantry. We all do the same thing. Like we'll say good morning and genuinely mean it, but so much of the time we avert our eyes to them. It's almost like a dehumanizing thing, just like this whole mask thing. Morning. And so I was thinking as I was passing some people, and I passed these two probably 30-something ladies, both married. I always look at the ring finger, don't want to covet somebody else's wife. So it came to my mind where I thought, what if I talk to people with an accent? I've done that before, spend an evening in a bar somewhere years ago, just deciding to walk in, speaking an accent, not breaking it the whole time. It's amazing how many people want to talk to you when they feel you're from somewhere else, somewhere quote unquote exotic. So it got me thinking, what if I did that? And I talked to them for a little while, and then it's like, hey, Paul, well, what if it's just as a flirting thing, but what if they really like you, and ask, if you're single and all that kind of stuff. But then you're starting off with a lie. But that's not where I'm going with this. Then it got me to thinking, well, why were you attracted to an accent and not just me? Why are we like that with everybody? Immediately when we hear an accent, we think of, oh, they're from somewhere else. Even if it's not a conscious thought, we feel these things, like, where are they from? What have they seen? They made it all the way here to Phoenix. Well, where else have they been? Where other places may they have lived and experienced and all that? You automatically become intrigued with them, no matter what they look like. So why don't we look at that with everybody, regardless of accent or not? So then it got to me where, going through all these thoughts and stuff, I started thinking about relating that to looking people in the eye when you say good morning walking on a trail. So if I actually look at them, don't avert my eyes, say good morning and mean it, but also looking at that person with the same wonderment you would with somebody that you perceive having a foreign accent. Wouldn't that be something? We find ourselves just lost in the day-to-day stuff that we forget how human everybody else is. The experiences they've had. Look at this. Oh, Rocky. I love it. We're all in our own glory of the things that we've experienced in our lives, the things we've overcome, the things that we have yet to notice that we need to overcome. But it's all a beautiful journey. Why don't we recognize that automatically in other people? I'll tell you why. We've been engineered to be that way by cues that are implied upon us, imposed upon us through social conditioning by the powers that be, that Satan, that wants to hold us back and not recognize the amazing glory that we all are. I am so grateful to be awake at this moment. It took me 50 years to get here. I feel great. A few aches and pains, is what it is, getting older. But I do things like this all the time. Look at that view. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. I treat myself to these things. I get plenty of sun. It's one of the reasons why I moved here. We get an average of, I think, like 350 days a year of sun. Can't beat that. We've been lied to about the sun. That is, it'll hurt you and it's dangerous and all this other stuff. When in all actuality, it's nourishing to us in so many ways, including physically. It's great for our mental and emotional sides because it's that crucial vitamin D3. Helps us to absorb other minerals and all that. Instead, we've been told and lied to by Satan and his minions that we have to block the sun out. We have to put on this chemical sunscreen. And you're putting these chemicals on your skin. And the sun, you're trying to protect yourself from, is baking those chemicals into the largest organ of your body, a very porous one. So get outside and enjoy the sun. Say hello to those people when you're walking by. Doesn't matter where you're at. Grocery store, walking on a trail, sporting event, whatever it may be. Even standing in line at the post office, genuinely look people in the eye, say hello, and the first thing that pops into your mind, just condition yourself to do it, and you'll do it over time automatically, of what has that person experienced in this life? And that leads into like how they reacted to you when you said hello. Maybe you could start a conversation with them. Just, hey, how's it going? Maybe, especially if they're kind of closed off. But if somebody you feel like is in need of some understanding and just an ear, unbiased, somebody they don't know, they'll never see again. So screw it, might as well. Maybe they just need to get something out. And you just help change a life. Because they'll remember that moment for the rest of their life. And it'll start to open them up more. Eventually. Maybe not right away. Depends on where they are in their journey. But just love. Just like I love all of you. Have a great day. And I hope it's as beautiful as mine.